The Rob Poker Ghost Pivot and RSI strategy is a technical analysis approach often used in day trading or scalping to identify high-probability trade setups. This strategy combines pivot points, relative strength index RSI, and Fibonacci levels to identify key areas of price reaction, such as support and resistance levels, while also gauging momentum and potential reversals. Below is a breakdown of the strategy and its implementation. 1. Key components of the strategy. A. Ghost pivots. Ghost pivots are derived from pivot points but represent hidden support or resistance levels that are not part of the traditional pivot calculation. These levels may include midpoints between standard pivot levels or untested levels from previous sessions that have not been fully retraced. Ghost pivots serve as zones of interest where price may react. BRSI, Relative Strength Index. The RSI is a momentum oscillator that measures the speed and change of price movements. It ranges between 0 and 100 and is typically used to identify overbought above 70 or oversold below 30 conditions. For this strategy, RSI divergence, when price and RSI move in opposite directions, can also be used as a signal for potential reversals at pivot levels. C. Fibonacci levels. Fibonacci retracement and extension levels are used to identify key levels of support and resistance within price swings. Common levels include 23.6%, 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, and 78.6% retracement levels. These are highly respected levels in trading and often align with pivot points and ghost pivots. D. Volume profile. Volume profile shows the distribution of traded volume at various price levels. The strategy focuses on identifying ranges with the largest volume, often referred to as high volume nodes, HVNs, which tend to act as significant support or resistance levels. The strategy setup. A. Identifying pivot points and ghost pivots. 1. Calculate traditional pivot points using the previous session's high, low, and close. Pivot point PP, structures high plus low plus close. Chart 3. Support 1, S1, hacker 2x PP. High resistance 1, R1, equals 2 times PP minus low support. 2, S2, equals PP minus high minus low. Resistance 2, R2, equals PP plus high minus low 2. Identify ghost pivots. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. Midpoints between pivot levels, e.g., R1 plus R2 divided by 2, or S1 plus PP divided by 2. Untested pivot levels from previous sessions that price has not revisited. B. RSI confirmation 1. Use the RSI to confirm the validity of a pivot level. If the price reaches a pivot or ghost pivot and RSI is overbought, oversold, this increases the probability of a reversal. Look for RSI divergence near key levels, e.g., price makes a higher high, but RSI makes a lower high. C. Fibonacci alignment 1. Plot Fibonacci retracement levels from recent swing highs to swing lows, or vice versa. 2. Look for confluence where Fibonacci levels overlap with pivot points or ghost pivots. These areas are high probability reaction zones. D. Volume profile 1. Identify high volume nodes, HVNs, and low volume nodes, LVNs, within the range. HVNs are often areas where price consolidates and may act as support or resistance. LVNS often signal zones of rapid price movement and may be areas where price skips through. 2. Focus on pivot or Fibonacci levels that align with HVNs. 3. Trade execution. A. Entry criteria. Price reaches a pivot point, ghost pivot, or Fibonacci level with RSI divergence or overbought, oversold conditions. Confluence with HVNS or low volume rejection zones. B. Stop loss placement. Place stops slightly beyond the next pivot level or Fibonacci level, accounting for recent price volatility, e.g., average true range, ATR. C. Take profit targets. Target the next pivot level, Fibonacci extension, or high volume node. Use a risk to reward ratio of at least 1 to 2 to ensure profitability over time. Conclusion. The Rob Poker Ghost pivot and RSI strategy is a robust method for identifying high-probability trade setups by combining pivot points, Fibonacci levels, RSI, and volume profile analysis. The key to success lies in identifying confluences between these elements and managing risk effectively. Thank you for watching the video so far. I hope you can make the most of it. Watch the video related to the strategy.